Girl, man.
Okay, everyone. Good evening. My name is Darius. Thanks for coming to my speech on the importance of breakfast. And I want to start with breakfast is really important, but to many people in the U.S., it's not that important to them. And some of you here today might also have that feeling. In fact, a study back in 2015, 12% of Americans don't ever eat breakfast, and over 50% of Americans only eat breakfast a few times a week. Now, many of these people during the day, they can be feeling tired, or they can have lack of energy, making it harder to do the activities that they need to do in their everyday lives. Against this, I love breakfast. I've been an avid supporter of breakfast, and I've spent a lot of time researching the benefits that comes with eating a healthy and balanced meal. I've done many tests on myself, comparing to when I have not had breakfast and when I have, and I've compared the results to see if I have been more energetic during the day or if I've had more energy and what benefits have come from it. I want to share with you today information about breakfast to help inform you of the benefits it provides, plus the consequences of skipping or substituting it. The main idea I want you to focus on during the speech is how can eating breakfast make positive lifestyle changes in your day-to-day lives through health benefits, through social benefits, and through financial benefits. And health benefits, breakfast can help with 1 to 2 ways, physically and mentally. In comparison to eating a full breakfast, many people will likely substitute it with a small pastry such as a donut or a quick drink such as a coffee or Red Bull. This is not nutritious. And when you think of breakfast, you think of getting a full and nutritious meal. But take, for example, in your average cup of coffee, the only vitamins that are present is about 1% of vitamin B, K, and E. Other minerals such as zinc and iron only see a small increase. Protein, 0.5 gram, calories, 27. It's not a lot to sustain the body in the early morning and throughout the afternoon. A packet of oatmeal, on the other hand, that contains 6 times the amount of calories and 8 times the amount of protein. It also sees a significant boost in other minerals and vitamins. And let's not forget fruit. Most often paired with having a grain breakfast, such as oatmeal or granola or other cereals. Often you'll be paired with fruit such as apples, bananas, and oranges, which also provide other nutrients. This goes to show how much healthier a balanced meal is and how much more it can provide our bodies. Not only this, it helps to maintain weight and promote weight loss when you eat a full meal in the morning. When we skip breakfast, we become hungrier during the day and are more likely to grab quick snacks, which can be sweeter or fattier foods that you might grab from the vending machine or a gas station on your way to work. Also, when we tend to skip breakfast, we overeat during lunchtime as we are now hungrier. And when we do that, it's not as healthy for us and it promotes weight gain. People who eat a balanced breakfast avoid these situations and also more invigorated during the day and are more likely to exercise, further managing the weight. Speaking of exercising, a healthy, balanced breakfast in the morning also provides a boost to energy. With the gain of protein from foods such as eggs, meats, and plant foods such as nuts, you'll be feeling stronger during the day and you'll be able to build muscle mass quicker and easier. You also have higher sugar levels, making you feel more energetic. You'll be less inclined to snack on fatty and sweet foods that people most often desire when they start to crash from low blood sugar during the afternoon after they skip breakfast. Lastly, a healthy breakfast helps fight the risk of diseases such as cardiovascular diseases and diabetes. These are both pretty present in my family, but especially diabetes. A nutritious breakfast helps these individuals to maintain their blood sugar levels, and this is most beneficial for people who suffer from diabetes because low blood sugar levels can cause them to pass out. With people who are at risk of heart attacks, grainy foods help to keep their low cholesterol levels up and help to reduce the risk of heart attacks. We've all seen the commercials for Cheerios. All grain foods actually provide this benefit. Oatmeal and granola do the same thing as Cheerios. Early eaters also tend to eat more mindfully and stress eat less, according to the American Heart Association. After physical benefits, a healthy breakfast also provides many mental benefits. A full and healthy meal for breakfast provides energy and nourishment that helps us and increases our mental performance levels in day-to-day activities. The energy gained from eating a healthy breakfast helps us to stay focused and concentrated. A meal of oatmeal and fruit, for example, will allow you to do more work and to do it more efficiently compared to a donut or quick snack that can leave you crashing later on during the day. Breakfast also helps to lower stress and leaves you in a positive mood for the duration of your morning. Foods such as fruits and grains contain low sugar carbs called serotonin that help produce chemicals that make us feel good. The nutrients and minerals they provide us with also help with reducing headaches. Thus, by being up early enough for help you to prepare breakfast, you'll be less rushed during the day when you're trying to get ready as you're already up, thus reducing stress levels that many people in the morning suffer from when they sleep in or sleep through their alarm. Lastly, a healthy breakfast helps with brain development and memory. Does anyone remember the old reminders we would get back in elementary school as children to eat a good breakfast before we came to school? This was especially most common during national testing such as the WASL and MSP. There was a good reason behind this. A good breakfast is high in omega-3 fatty vitamins. These nutrients promote the ability to understand new information and retain it. In a study of 4,000 elementary school children, researchers found children who ate breakfast beforehand outscored those who did not on memory and verbal fluency tests. People who eat a healthy and balanced breakfast are also less likely to develop brain deficiencies, such as a cognitive impairment and dementia. Financially, there's also many benefits. Eating a full meal of breakfast in the morning might seem like it's going to cost you more. There's more substance to it, so most people attribute that with a higher cost. But in fact, the opposite is quite true. For breakfast of hot cereal such as oatmeal, the average cost in the US, according to a study in 2016, was $2.71. If you add in some fruit, the total cost over a period of a year comes out to about $1,264. That seems like a lot, but in comparison, the average male in 2016 spent $1,934 on a cup of coffee each day. The average woman spent over $2,000. Not only that, but the cost of snacks and other sugary foods that people munch on to quell their hunger until lunch arrives adds on to this cost. We can further reduce the cost of breakfast by buying groceries in bulk and preparing it ourselves, thus saving us more money. This will also allow the breakfast to last longer. The simple, fulfilling, and healthy breakfast of grains and fruits can save you well over $1,000 a year, and it will only provide you with benefits at the slight cost of a little bit extra time in the morning. However, this is only a short cost of your time, because in the long run, you'll be making this time back with more efficiency and more organized work while you're doing your day-to-day activities. Not only this, if you have a job with your increased efficiency at work, you'll also be likely to make more money and also likely to gain brownie points with your boss, hopefully securing a raise or promotion in the future. The money saved by eating a healthy and balanced breakfast can also be put towards paying off bills. It could be put towards, you could use them to save for future uses, such as maybe a failure in your car, or they can be used for things such as social outings, like going to the movies or bowling with a group. Speaking of social benefits, how can eating breakfast improve our social lives? Not many people attribute eating a meal as making more friends or expanding those social outings. Simply, by spending more time with peers and loved ones in the morning and less time in bed or at drive-thrus getting coffee or at gas stations, you'll be able to spend more quality time and bond with people more. For example, everyone wants to sleep in bed more. I'm terrible at getting up early in the morning. I'm always striving to get that extra 5-10 minutes. But that doesn't provide us with any more benefits to sleeping, especially if you've already woken up. Your REM sleep is the most beneficial, and you only gain benefits from the sleep after 4 hours when you're sleeping. So the extra 5 to 10 minutes in the end just ends up being a waste. And in most cases, it just makes people more groggy in the mornings. By planning to make and eat a healthy breakfast, you will be getting up earlier and spending that time more wisely. And according to a saying my mother liked to say often was, rise and shine and give God your glory, glory. Being up earlier allows more time to spend talking with those that you live with and to check on each other, see how they've been doing the past few days if you haven't had a time to meet. So you could also be swapping stories and making future plans to grab a bite to eat or study and do homework together. Also, when you eat a breakfast with others, it's a relaxed setting where you can feel comfortable and with yourself. Most times when you eat breakfast, you do it at your own home or someone else's home, which is very welcoming and warming to other people. People feel more secure after waking up and enjoying a nice meal with others. It's a great opportunity to make new friends and expand one's social group by inviting and joining others for breakfast. When people eat together, they feel more enlightened and tend to be happier during the time after their meal. This is a huge boost to your mentality for the duration of the day. In summary, the pros that come with taking the time to eat a full breakfast far outweigh the small gain of time when choosing a coffee or a donut. The health benefits to both physical and mental aspects are numerous and only hurt people when they are missed. It's much healthier to take advantage of them, especially when you can save money by doing so and create a better social experience every day. All of these factors will accumulate and lead to positive changes in your life, and they will only show a visible effect for the better. I challenge you to share what you have learned today and to lead by example. Don't be afraid to show others the positive changes in your life that come from breakfast if they arise, because it can positively impact someone else's. Thank you for coming to my speech.